Done a few condo reviews on my condos, which are on the more expensive end, and I saw this being promoted at the Village Market Mall the other day, and these are definitely more on the budget side. And I thought this might be a great topic for people who are looking for real estate that would be on the lower end. This condo development was actually built in 2017. There's parts of it that haven't been finished yet, but they are reviving it, and it looks like they are trying to promote it heavily, which is probably a good sign for Hua Hin and Sha'am. The buildings are right off the Sha'am beach, which is a pretty nice beach, and this happens to be the display that was at the Village Market Mall. I've got some real pictures here coming up, but just wanted to have you take a look at the display here. For those of you not familiar with the Hua Hin Sha'am area, Sha'am is a town that's just north of Hua Hin, and the Sha'am beach is known for being more of a local beach. It's cheaper living. It's sort of the Jomtien to the Pad Thia area, but it's got some great restaurants, great beach, great condos, and a very nice lifestyle. And for those living here on a pension or on a lower budget, Sha'am can be better for a lot of people. Hua Hin was named as one of the top 3 destinations for retirees 60 years and older, and Sha'am is just really an extension of the Hua Hin area, and it all kind of just sort of melds together. So there's a lot of condo buildings that claim they're in Hua Hin, but they're actually on the Sha'am side, and it's just they like to use the name of Hua Hin. It's just more well known, but Sha'am is a perfectly fine town to live in or vacation, spend time in. I've driven by the Beachside City condo development probably 100 times this year, and I've never been inside of it, so I don't know that much about it. I'm not affiliated with it. I don't get anything for marketing them. I just thought it would be interesting since they are on the budget side, and it is pretty nice development. According to their literature, there's 47 buildings, and my guess is that I believe they're focusing on a couple of the buildings. They finished them, people are living there, renting there, but that some of those 47 buildings are not completed yet. At least the structure's completed, but maybe not the interior. And so it's nice to see that they're reviving this condo building and starting to sell them. Now what I'm going to do is use one of the popular real estate companies here. I don't know how they're actually pronounced. I'm just going to call it Fazwaz, but I don't know if that's correct or not. And just want to show some pricing and show you just how cheap condos can be had here in the Sha'am Hua Hin area. This is an example of a 1-bedroom condo. It's 34 square meters, listed at 1,490,000 baht, which is equivalent to 41,000 US dollars. As you can see from these pictures, it's pretty small. So the standard Marriott hotel room is 30 square meters, and this one is 34 square meters. So it's just slightly bigger than a Marriott hotel room. But for 41,000, that's actually a really good price for a condo in this area. This is probably somebody who really wants to get rid of this, because this is the cheapest condo that I could find in the Sha'am area that was at a nicer building. As you can see here, there's a condo for 1.7 million. Yeah, let's see what else is here. So just look at some pictures so you can kind of compare. Now I believe these condos now are being promoted at a price of 2 million baht. And there appears to be only 3 condos for sale that are under the 2 million baht. Those will probably go fairly quickly. You can see here, this is pretty small. But the reality is if you live in a building like this in Sha'am, that you're not going to want to hang out inside the unit. It's really just to sleep, watch some TV, relax, eat, and then get out, go to the beach, go shopping, do whatever you want. But if you're living here, you're most likely looking forward to getting out every single day. So now you can see here that there's one bedroom condos, anywhere from 31 to 35 square meters, so they're all fairly small. And they do get up to around 2.5 million for that one bedroom. Just to show you an example, I'm gonna look at a 2 bedroom. And it looks like the difference between the 1 and the 2 bedroom is they probably are just combining 2 of those units, because it immediately jumps to 64 square meters. So they're just taking 2 of those smaller units, combining them. But it is a lot more space. I mean, 64 square meters is a decent size in Thailand. And you're getting up into the 3.4, 3.5 million and up. Now, in these condos that are near the ocean, there can be a huge difference between one condo and the next, and that is because it comes down to views, location, and also where does the sun shine on the building. So if you can have a view towards the ocean, of course, that's going to be your highest value. But if you've got one that's facing the road, that's also facing the sun and heats up all day long, your AC costs are going to be higher. The noise pollution is going to be higher from being possibly off of a main road. It could be a farther walk from the beach. It could be what floor you're on. You know, the first floor and the top of the building, which I believe is 8 floors, might possibly be the more expensive units. This condo building does have a website, so I'm just going to stream a little bit from their website to show you some more pictures. So this is right off the development's website. They do have some kind of guarantee on rent, so if you buy it and you buy it directly from the developer, they have some kind of 10-year guarantee of a 9% return. I'm assuming that means that you're renting it out and they're going to pay you a 9% return. I would just be careful on something like that, just because I don't know how they can guarantee it. You don't know if the juristic homeowners association is going to be in place, that they're going to have the money to do it. So just maybe not buy it for that reason, but it is kind of a nice guarantee to have. So it's going to show some of the amenities here. It's got a gym, and the gym looks pretty nice. They're promoting this as a senior place to live. Got lockers in the locker room. Looks like 4 bowling alley lanes. This looks like a multi-purpose gym. And I'm assuming that, well, you got snooker, racquetball court, and they're showing a basketball, so one of the uses must be as a basketball court. You got some table games here. And I think that's about it. So the condos here range, the lowest one looks like it's $1,490,000, starting at $41,000 US dollar. The most expensive one I could find was about 7.5 million, and that was a 120 square meter unit. So that's pretty sizable. Like I have 2 units that are 154 square meters each, and they're big, tall ceilings, and so 120 square meters is very, very sizable. So that's it for this review. I thought some of you just might like to see, what you can get for $41,000, $50,000, $60,000 in the Sha'am area. Don't overlook Sha'am just because you're not familiar with it. If you like Hua Hin, Sha'am's right there, and it's literally 15-20 minute drive to get into the center of Hua Hin, and the whole area is a great place to live.